Hi class, my name is Isabel Bob, and just to say a little bit about myself, I am 23, I think. 23, I married my high school sweetheart. We've been together for 8 years this year. This Saturday, we've been married 2 years. Our first baby is a chocolate lab. Her name's Cosper Jane, and she's a little over a year old. And 3 months ago, we had our first baby boy. And this week was my first week going back to work, which was hard, but I got blessed with a good schedule. So not too many days away from my baby, which is nice. But with working full-time, going to school full-time wife, dog mom, new mom, you can imagine that fitting fitness back into my life is not easy, and it's not my first priority all the time. So I really liked what the Rhino Rant had to say, because doing a 10-minute walk is pretty doable in my schedule. So that's kind of what my goal has been for fitness since being pregnant and having my son. I lost all my muscle, which I'm so sad about. And I feel really, really weak. I feel really fatigued and weak. And so I want to slowly start incorporating exercise back into my life. I know I feel a lot better when I exercise. I'm a happier person. So, yeah, my goal is just to slowly, like, if I can squeeze a walk in my day, like, I'm happy, because I feel like I got something done. I moved my body. It felt good to move my body and take my dog for a walk. I could pack my son in his wrap or carrier or whatever, push him in the stroller. My husband, it's hard to get him to walk with me because he logs for a living, and so he gets a lot of physical activity, and so he's like, I've done all my physical activity for today, like I'm done. But I like what the Rhino Rant even had to say, like, even if it's poor weather, like, walk in your house, like, you can do something, like, you don't, there shouldn't always be an excuse, which I feel that. And how it's beneficial for your digestion. Like, I have bad stomach problems, and I feel like a lot of us, it's pretty easy to overeat, and after you overeat, like, you could be like, oh, I feel so bloated, like, now I want a nap, like, I'm tired, which does more harm than good. And I feel like taking a walk after you eat, to get that your body moving and that digestion going, like, you feel a lot better. So I liked that about that part. Some exercises that I want to implement back into my life, in this busy schedule, is on my days off. I live in a small town. I live in Wilmina, if anybody knows where that is. And they have a pond with a pretty good walking path. So I try to go there just because, one, it's nice to get out of the house without having a baby. Like, just leaving the house sometimes is like, I'm thankful for that. So going there and being able to walk, seeing the pond, seeing the ducks, also helps me mentally. And we're exercising, so that's good. And then I also have a Peloton here at home that has been collecting dust. So utilizing that, if I can't go anywhere with the baby, like, he can sit in the rocker or the bouncer next to me, and I could ride my Peloton for at least 15-20 minutes. I mean, maybe even 10 if I can't get that time. And then like a long-term goal, like, kind of ish long-term, I don't know how long it's gonna take me, I've never been a mom, start getting back into the rhythm of working out and not just doing walking and, like, little workouts. Like, I prefer weightlifting. Like, I like that over cardio, like most people. But we'll see how this goes, and as he gets older, how easier balance their life will get. So I'm excited for this course. I think it's a really good introductory for me, being a new mom and trying to get fitness back into my life. So I hope that's a good intro to me, and I hope that we can all encourage each other through this 5 weeks.